I'm really curious now if the bridge will be down. I mean, from a gameplay point of view, it says it probably shouldn't be. But we lowered the bridge. There's no reason it should be back up again, right? All right, Monique has a pump, a plank, and some water. You have an M16, I think. A plank and some water, so you're winning. You have a pistol, a plank, and can of food, which might actually be a bit better. It's nice to start with a gun at the start. It is an M16. First things first, load gun. Unequip melee weapon. See if the bridge is down. Good news for you. We have a way out of the sunken city. Bridge is down. We didn't get... So that means we missed the dialogue on what's on the other side, maybe. Or maybe this person will get it. I really appreciate that you can start the bridge getting down. I wonder if you die before the bridge makes it down, if it counts as down. Because if you start blowing it and you get killed straight away, they would go get the car and see that the bridge is down. One of the previous volunteers managed to get the bridge down. Nice. So you've got a straight shot. The bad news? The signal source is in the middle of a forest fire. The whole area caught fire a few days ago. What's there? It's hard to say yet. Nothing good, I can say that for sure. Let's talk to her again and take the other option. Talk. I had a sunken city, bridge down, straight shot, bad news, middle of a forest fire. Did someone light it? I doubt it. Probably lightning strike, warm weather. It's out of control real fast. Oh, that is so good. Alright, let's buy the knowledge. Get some tier 4 knowledge. Make a loadout. Start with scrap and a pistol. Start with a death adder. Start with a thing. Yeah, I don't really like these. I don't really like the melee weapons. Stun grenades. Standard magazine for rifle drops. M60 drops. An M60 would have gone down real well back then. Plus 500 for an M60 drop? Okay. Dude, what do you got? Oh, we didn't speak to him about finding Lord Z or for crossing the bridge. What can I get for you? They got the bridge up. So at least maybe able to avoid the others if you want. I still don't trust him. You don't trust him? Any further than I can spit. It's unstable. Unstable. The whole city is flooded out and they stay. Imagine the goddamn mosquitoes. I guess. I really hope this is all worth it. What you're doing, that is. Better than the alternative. I mean, what if this signal is just whatever is at the source of just nothing? Like, it could just be a recording. Something on a timer that activated those devices. Someone placed the devices recently. Is that true? Well, whoever it is, I'm sure we'll work it out with them. Probably not. Hey Radar, you got all what items for me? Talk about the bridge. Can I run a theory by you? Sure, go ahead. We're all in some sort of simulation playing of it. No, I can't understand why anyone would want the infected to be stronger. The device we found and the others like it, they're all placed in highly populated infected areas. Surely they're not there maliciously. Why would someone try to infect more people? Control? Perhaps. Control of resources. There seems to be easier ways, though. If you infect a colony, you have to deal with the infected that it would produce. Let me ask you something else. Perhaps there's an attempt to kill off the infected. The results are having the opposite effect, though. They are stronger and more agile than they have been all this time. Hopefully we'll find some answers beyond the city. You best be on your way. Alright, Radar, can you give me the last of my knowledge, probably? Okay, we're going to the fire zone. Let's grab some fire resistance. Plus now I can throw a molly on my ass. We won't kick doors yet. Oh, did I already take the dodge one? We could probably take overcoming. That one's not yet. Healing benefits. We had healing speed. Healing benefits would have been good if I could have got it off. But I think now's the time. Okay. More starting fuel, faster ignition. We'll get those, we'll get the car sorted next. Not that we need to get the car quickly, but that could be a reason to get the car done quickly next time. Now let's see what Buzzard's got to say about having to go over the bridge to get Bessie. Have a good trip there, Buzzard. Out of one shitstorm and into the fire. Literally. And it seems that way. No offense, I don't you'll make it that far. In case you do, don't park up where it's still on fire, yeah? Of course, Buzzard. Okay, stim up. No, it's just a fire. Need fuel. Electronics, good start. As long as we can get some scrap, we can turn that into a battery. Oh man, that's a campfire as well. We've got no fuel in the starting zone. It seems a little messed up. What a battery though. Only Bessie was a Tesla. Alright, let's get out of here then. Let's go look down here. Oh, almost missed those flowers. Pay attention, Panz. They sell good. Sell well. Another battery. We do have one fuel. Oh man, seriously? We have vendor straight away. Alright, I'm gonna loot this zone then. It seems a little unfortunate, but we'll make do. Welcome back, Teed. We made it to the bridge again. And got absolutely ambushed to oblivion. And died. But because we got the bridge down, it counted as meta progression. A little bum though, because we had so much ammo. Although I guess that's the deal. Like if you, before you've got the bridge down on a new file, you're just playing for getting the bridge down. You just need to get there. So you could push really hard to get to the bridge. Or you'd have to clear out the one little section before you get it down. Eat carbonara? I want carbonara. Alright, so we're going there. We want to get across to the safe house, so I guess we just go straight across. Up to there, down. Easy path. Let's go. A little bit Monker and a little bit Peepo happy. Wide Peepo happy even. Oh, run them over. Okay, so we're in a no-go zone. Only 2 fuel there. It's actually not that bad, the no fuel one from the start, because you just get these little turds. Whereas I'm sure later you get much worse ones. That's some serious... Oh! High quality curb stomping there. Where's the other fuel? Panz, you didn't pick it up. Where was it? Oh, it's just here. Feels okay? You're not going to be able to eat like this once your metabolism starts to slow down. Well, you just have to exercise more, but that means less time for games. I've chosen the go spherical option. So that's I look fine, yeah, because you can only see my face and it's covered with beard. There's Mikhail. We're out of stim. He does have a battery. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to... Oh, there's another battery there. We're going to loot a fair bit in this town as well. I guess just enough so that I can buy and sell from Mikhail as much as I want. There's the fuel. Well, there's a fuel tank there, but I don't know if it's counting as a fuel tank. It is. So that's... Oh. We're gonna leave Splody Dude there to bug out. Okay. There's 12 items in the house. If we could find them, that would be great. Oh, electronics. That's nice. It's another battery. I can hear a survivor beacon as well. It seems like they increase. It feels like they've increased the range at which you can loot from, or at least identify loot if it's in line of sight. Because a lot of times now I'm in a room where I loot something and then I can just turn around and loot something else. It just feels cleaner. Michael could be on the outside of the house. Oh, an M4 already. Do you have any explosives? I don't have a pistol, so no point making the bottle suppressor, I think. I have can, but no explosives. Okay. We might make a bottle suppressor, maybe. Okay, sell. Sell the M16. And if you lose the ammo when you sell it, it looks like you do. I just have strong dad bod game, yeah. Let's go with that. I should make the one suppressor now and then I can sell all the tape I need. And I don't need to upgrade the M4 yet. Okay. Oh, okay. He's out of buy stuff. Let's buy the battery. The ammo. Won't buy the shotguns because I don't know if I can sell enough to get that back. There's something else I can loot across the road. Maybe. Okay, come on. It's just a little unfortunate we managed to, like, the vendors so soon. Because normally in the past run we'd stopped looting a lot like this. And just from casual looting of things... Oh, sugar. He's stuck and he won't... just from casual looting we had enough stuff to buy and sell. Come on. Yeah, it's out of zone. It also meant, like, stimming didn't go down as much. Oh, there's a thing there. Alright, Mikhail. Let's go again, buddy. We're seeing a news article about scientists involved pill that tricked your body into behaving in person being exercising, building muscle, etc. Steroids. Yeah, they're still around. Probably shouldn't use them. Painkillers sell for a lot. Well, I'm gonna have to. Oh, bandages. Okay. I want that money's back. Okay. Yeah, so that's a rough start, but I think it only starts that rough if you've got the merchant so early in the zone. If you just take the first couple nodes and grab your fuel and your supply bag and just get some loot here and there, you'll have enough to make all the trades you want by the time you get to the merchant. On the plus side, we've got a lot of fuel. I have an automatic weapon that will take care of us if we get caught in a bind. And we've got a suppressed pistol with a lot of... I kind of want to get to... I can't get to the ambulance. Rude. On the downside, we've got cicadas. Looks like fuel is just here, though. But we are out of stim. So I might see what this is. But I don't think we're going to be looting anywhere. It's just a fire. So we'll move on to the next zone. Power pole. Let's have a quick look at the power pole, see if we can see a thing. hear it. Where is it? There it is. Getting flowers too. Good for merchant. Ooh. Okay, let's swap put that on. Let's give you those attachments. It's worth it. Let's get out. Oh, fill up the car first. Can't fit any more in. Alright, let's go. Repair engine. Is it one of those companies that'll give you a free trial? 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, we don't have stim, but... It definitely doesn't sound like something you'd want to voluntarily take then, is it? Safe house first, and then Mikhail would probably be the strongest early start. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Transmit knowledge to radar. We've got 65 knowledge already as well because we did that looting early. What are we upgrading next? The car. I don't think any of these matter. Starting fuel, I guess. 55. Okay, well, let's... I'm going to save for starting fuel, I think. What do we want to make? Bottle suppressor? No. Nothing. Let's go. Everything for that competitive advantage, hey? I mean, technically, like, hard work, dedication, and commitment and all that's still an option, right, kids? What have I got? We've got a 9mm and a 5.56, and we've got lots of 9mm and a lot of 5.56. We need a rifle suppressor. Okay. I'm definitely not going in that back room. It looks like there's a lot of stuff in that back room, though. There's the fuel. Oh, the battery. I think that dude just broke out Had no idea I was in here. He's like, I want out. In doing so though, he alerted all those little kids. So if they see me... That's it, we're gone. That's just a military outpost, but it's got a Herc thing. That's the one we're going to clean up with. I think every run you need to clear that zone if you can. You really have to though. You get so much from it. Especially if there's a stim on the first truck when you get there. You have a back door and a trunk. You don't have to keep dumping the fuel stores. Sir, we've got it on the roof. I think, you know. That guy's armored up. Well, that means we can make if we get a workbench, we can make explosive can. Oh, the triple stomp. I mean, getting a triple curb stomp feels real good. So we do have an issue though. If is that going to be a? Yep. Whether I want to hit this Herc node up or not. Take this. We're not going to need stuff to sell. Plated. I don't know if I want to hit this Merc one because I don't want to stick around and kill everything. Yeah, there is a stim pack there. Now if that stim pack's on the outside, here's the Herc thing here. It is on the outside. There's one inside as well. Ooh, I think that's a... Well, I think that was something bad. Actual medical? I sold all my medical and I Huh. Remember when I sold all the medical and I didn't take the medicine? Could have an issue here. There'll be medical inside the Herc lab. Okay, this is what we do. You kick the generator, go inside, use the bandages, come outside. Everything's gonna be fine. That's how you do it. I'm gonna have to use a stim and grab this stim straight away. Oh, this is fine. I don't know what you guys are worried about. They didn't install a roof rack. If you look carefully, you'll see that there is petrol on the roof of the car. So I think that is where we're putting the excess. And we're putting a lot of the supply guns and stuff in the trunk of the car. Okay, we want to we have 60 stamina short, so we want to probably do this with cans. 40 stamina short. That gives me a bunch of cans, so we get to a workbench, we can make can bombs. There's fuel up there. That means there's no stim in the back of this, but there's still stuff to loot. Okay, more than anything, we want to find out where Homunculus is, so that we can... There's fuel right here. So that we can take care of him. That's a splody boy. There's Homunculus right there. That's probably going to be the M4. Oh, this could be bad, actually. Why is it? Okay, we just have to be thankful that he is very dumb. And didn't want to walk around with all his friends. He just wanted to... The M4 is brutally strong. I think this one's... Is this one even damaged? Yeah. And we didn't have to put that much into him. I think I think at any run, you clear this place out. Like there's a battery we just got back. You get a ton of knowledge, lots of ammo. Especially depending where the gate's open. If this gate's not open and that one's not open, and you can round them all up and you've got a shotgun. I'm not a big fan of the shotgun in this game. Nothing wrong with how it's coded or how it plays. I just don't think it works very well as a ranged weapon for you. It's electronics, which is basically a battery, so I'll get my battery back. Let's use the 45 right now, just for no reason than to burn the ammo on these guys. Mainly because I don't want to burn the 9mm or the 5.56. And I don't want to, definitely not going to try and punch these guys. Unfortunately, the plated guy in the way. You were thinking the first time you saw this is a zone to clear out, Kiz? I think so. The zombies haven't scaled up enough yet where they're like too brutal yet. Apart from these two plated guys that are blocking for everyone else, and you really should be meleeing, or I should be meleeing. Everyone else dies with one bullet, so... Oh, the shotgun comment? Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people feel that. And like I said, nothing that I don't think that it's coded wrong at all. But just the cumbersome with it doesn't seem to weigh up on the usefulness. You get so much loot. No, stop it. Okay, we have a stim thing. Oh, I could have re-stimmed. I'm not going to grab this in case it's there's one inside. No point wasting a battery if I don't have to. There's a sports shot. And a scope. There's a new M41A. Let's grab that one with infected blood. We're not going to use it. Send off the knowledge with the car, I think. Engine damage. Yeah, let's get out. Okay, but first let's ranged weapon. We can use a sports shot. There. Go back to having the G17 there. Attachments. Scope for the rifle there. Red dot sight for the G17, I guess. And the aiming laser for the G17. Bottle suppressor definitely on the G17. And that's muzzle brake on the sports shot. And we're good to go. Do it. It's quick. There's a Herc station there, merchants there. That's a tough call. And then we go up to safe house. So at least we get merchant into safe house. Probably don't need the fuel station. I guess it just matters if we want to go into the Herc station or not. Ooh, I got tea. Is that a stim there? That is a stim right there. Okay. So we can take a little bit of time. Loot around. We'll keep, be wary of spiders. Spiders, man. I get a rifle suppressor, I'd be happy. There's fuel. Workbench is good. Can bombs. We don't need to fix the M4 because we found a better one. I like that both can bombs and batteries don't share any... How much explosives did we get from that military place? Any crafting material, so you can just go ham on both of them. We still have explosives and not enough cans. We are 20 stamina low, so we can have some food. Do we have any 10s? No. I think I got a 40. I've got plenty of water though. Let's just use it. Make another can bomb. I want to start. I like stocking up on can bombs early. Workbench stim fuel. Let's see what's down here. See if we can find out. Oh, it's a cache. Alright, let's get it. More explosives and more scrap and some tape. You could possibly send that one back home. Screw back home. I've already got 500 plus scrap to send back home. You just don't need to max that one out so quick. Because you do get a lot of scrap during the run. Or supplies, I should say. So that means we can... we've got a third of a stim. I think it's worth a battery for 2/3 of a stim. Get out of there. Ammo-wise. A lot of 5.56, which is good. Some 9mm, which is nice. No 7.62, but we don't have a long gun anyway. We don't have a super long gun. Or an AK. AK would be nice. Fuel's a little light. A lot. Do we want to go Herc? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we're looking out for spiders and hulks, and that's it. The hulks kind of stand out, though. Spiders are the ones that sneak up on you, I guess. Speaking of hulks. Fudge. Okay, so we either have to not make noise or I think swap to the M4 and go nuts. I don't want to go nuts. That's a radio, so 15 in the house. Yeah, let's have a look. No, I used the oh, sugar. I was too busy looting. I'm like, I used a battery on the radio. Could be reason to, so a dumb reason to take the perk where you don't need batteries for radios, so you don't accidentally use a battery on a radio. It's a spider. Hey Papa, the game, I'm loving it. No regrets. For me, this is a full price buy. No issues. I even spent a couple extra bucks to get the legacy games from the old Flash series. I probably won't stream those, but I'll definitely be playing them. The game loop is great. The gameplay is very tight. Only a couple minor bugs. Like everything's solid. Progression feels good. Okay, so there's no fuel here, but we've got fuel. I haven't been checking the power poles for boxes. Lazy pans. That was terrible. I should have been using the rifle, but I didn't want to alert the big guy. There's nothing on that power pole, and like I said, I don't want to alert the big guy. Let's get out. Yeah, you could easily, I mean, I put 8 hours in a day, so we're going to get through it probably in a couple of days maybe. I don't know, like we got one more zone. We haven't seen it yet. We're about to see it, hopefully this run. I think if you just sort of hit up a run or two every day, amongst other games that you play during the week, you could last a very long time playing it. Oh man, that's locked up there. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we're down to one battery because Panz was an idiot. We might be able to... There's a lot of scavenging to be done here. There could be a battery in there. There's a box. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we can potentially kick that and run later. Instead of clearing out. That's got a dispenser in it as well. There's a thing there, so we've got to watch out for that. And there's a exploder there. Oh, there's another thing there. Got a spider. I want to know what this is, but I don't want to hit this. Okay. We can... Stim up again. Fuel. There's also I can hear the survivor kit. Where is it? Maybe in the grass somewhere? Oh, come on. I don't want that to go off. Don't play with the... Wonder if it's out of... Oh, there it is. Just saying, I was wondering if it's out of bounds. Get the extended clip on... That's loaded up. Can I get out this way? No. I think there's a thing there, was there? Yeah. Oh, we're fueled up. There's a couple things up here and a cache though. Oh man, this zone is loaded. Okay, it's a radio, so we can ignore that one. Come on. Fuel. And a workbench. No shotgun? No shotgun. An empty can. Let's get some can bombs. Get a can bomb. How's my stamina? I don't think I've got enough. I think it's low enough to say that's a 40. Yeah, I don't want to use a 40 there. Okay. That was better. I don't think it alerted too many people though. Let's fuel up. Okay, so there's a stim here and a cache. I think the stim's on the side, so the only thing we're going in for is weapon. If we go for weapon, it means I don't use the battery on the cache. Oh, if there was a blood mixer in there, which doesn't look like there is. Okay. Do you want to hit the Jenny or hit the cache? Let's go for the guaranteed weapons. I think we're going to go for a runner for the car as well. Okay. That worked out all right. we'll repair the car first and check our weapons. Now. Good. Okay, everything's over this way. There's Mikhail, he's right here. Okay, first things first, sell or buy. We've got knowledge, he doesn't have much. Ammo 5.56 and 9mm. Thanks, Mikhail. Sell our melee weapons. Sell one flare gun. Sell the broken P17. Sell the broken M4. We have 1,000 5.56 bullets. Oh wow. Yeah, this is going to be a good run. Okay, get rid of that sport shot. Sometimes it doesn't load up all your stuff, so you can back out and go back in, and then it shows you the rest of your stuff. Okay, so I don't want that. I don't want the MP5. They're fun though. The MP5 is really fun. We've bought that. I don't need any of that. I'll take the battery. He doesn't have any tools. I don't want to buy that. He's got 27 knowledge. I want to get that back. I only need one of those. Buy my bottle. Do we have a brick? The energy drink. I like selling the energy drink because it doesn't actually turn into a can. You can use as a can bomb. Does he not have... He's got nothing, really. What are you doing? Med kits. Very rarely use med kits. I'll save my butt once. So we'll sell it. Okay, sell the that yarrow. Need to pick some more flowers, I think. Right, we're done here. Thanks, Mikhail. Great job he did. Let's go over the road. I'm gonna pop this explodey now while I see him. Here. Oh wait, that's a Hulk. Holy crap, Panz, I just walked up to the back of the Hulk. He's like, what? I mean, with 987 bullets though, we can go hard if we want. No lie, I wouldn't mind a suppressor though. Enough fuel? That's cash. That's going to require a battery, and I only have the one, so I want to save it. Unless I loot one of someone. That's... fuel tank which we won't use. Seeing if we can pick up a battery here so I can open that stash, but come on, duck. I got some dog food. Want that? Front. No, not enough. Come on, get him out there. I want to open that, but not with one battery and no spare skin. Let's go. I beat on Bessie. Safe house. Okay, we're really filling up now. We had that terrible start too, so I'm really happy that we've able to catch back up. Make sure you get flowers. Oh, there's a battery. Could have used that other one. You can't play hindsight. Hey Marilatus, how you doing? Don't use the battery there, ever. Stuff inside. I'm doing great, man. Having a ton of fun with this. Had a good weekend. Had pizza. What could I want? There was pepperoni on my pizza. I think that's about it. That's life, man. What were we spending them on? Car. I think the next one's like starting fuel. I can even take radio jack so I don't accidentally screw up, and I think that's what I'm going to do, is take radio jack not last, but so I don't screw up and use a battery on it. That's the melee one I don't want to do yet. Oh, maybe the recovery from exhaustion. Quicker exhaustion recovery. Oh, dude, I'm loving it. Yeah. I probably clocked in 23, 24 hours now over the last 3 days, and I just can't put it down. Like, the only reason I can put it down is because I've got a hard stop time for streaming because family stuff. If it hasn't been for that, I probably would have just played all weekend without sleeping. What are we on? We're on 100 stamina. I've got 30 spare. So, eat some dog food. Yeah, the gameplay is really tight. The rogue-lite metagame is good, really good. I don't think there's been a couple times maybe I've died and thought, oh, what could I have done differently? But I looked back at it, like when I got further and got better at the game, and went, okay, yeah, thinking back to that death, if I'd done this instead, probably wouldn't have died. Like it does feel fair. There's only one time that I think we got hit by a trap that we shouldn't have been hit by. But other than that, let's repair the engine. Let's go. And just the way it makes you play, like at the very start when you're only in the first zone and you haven't been able to progress out of it, you're just scavenging everything. Like every room, every house, you just want to scavenge all the things. And then as you proceed further and your characters develop more each time, you're just sort of getting the key things and getting out. So even though you have to do the long trip every time, it doesn't feel like you're doing longer and longer game. Like you do at the start, you have some bad runs, but then you build into sort of a good time frame, and you keep going further in about the same amount of time because you just adjust to play of how your run goes. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Would buy again. Now, if I can get a rifle suppressor. Son of a... Does he see me? I think he's seen me. No? Oh, that didn't end up too bad. Freaking spider zombies, man. Is that the fuel can there? Let's just get out. There's no... Oh, hang on. Is there any battery? I can't see any sort of light pole or power pole. Oh, let's get out. Compound. Yeah, I think recovering from a bad start, we've had a couple bad starts that we've recovered really well from. So I think it just goes to show that they took out a lot of randomness. Even though there's random with your start, it just doesn't matter. You play sensibly, you can recover from it. But you're also not guaranteed. Like we've had a couple games we got stomped with good starts because sometimes that happens too. Although I think I could have done differently in those. Is there nothing here? I mean, there's one of those things, but... Okay, if we've got nothing here, I'm not looting for random loot. How's that fuel? 4 out of 1. Alright. Sounds a bit dead. The game's like, you've got 1,000 bullets, what more do you want? Yeah, we'll hit the trailer park up. It's really cool how it opens up. There's also there's multiple save files. You can have 5 save files.
Get in here! Pile on!
Head wound, my dude. Bring in your zombie friends. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How you doing, man? What were you playing today? Hey, Lidar. Walking Wounded have come for me. Get some... Whoop. Pay attention, Panz. Okay, that's my stims run out. Oh, you're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance? Dude, I played that on launch day. I was so excited, and the combat was so bad. And you couldn't save anywhere and all this stuff. I had such high hopes. My name's Henry. I'm hungry. It looked amazing though. Like the landscape was so phenomenal. Everything was so good, except the gameplay. And I'm pretty sure they've done a lot. Well, I'm hoping they've done a lot of work to it since, because they needed to. But I just can't bring myself to get back to it. I think mainly because the saving got fixed. Yeah, because a lot of people didn't want to have to get drunk to be able to save, and that was only something that got brought in later, like on the second day. They had mods. There was a mod out within 8 hours, so you could save anywhere on Nexus mods, because it was that, like, people got that angry because the checkpoints were just too far apart. But they also had a level of detail issue where any unit that was more than like 5 meters up the road looked like generic male traveler. So he had a pink ping pong ball fat head, no hair, and a yellow tunic. And it looked like a yellow t-shirt with a v-neck. And everyone had that, even enemies, so you wouldn't know if someone that was just a little bit down the road was an enemy or a friend until they got close enough to start attacking you. You know? And I persevered, and I finished it, and I was just so drained. I think the other thing too is a lot of people were saying that I liked it though. I did thoroughly like the playthrough, but I don't know. I was just so overhyped, and I felt so betrayed. But there was a lot of good feedback on their forums from players on if you make this little tweak or this little tweak, it could be a big improvement. And there was just too much fanboyitis from people saying, don't, they're trying to dumb the game down to make it for casuals and blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't. People were just honestly really, like, because the game looks amazing. The scenery is beautiful. The story's a bit naff. Henry, he doesn't want the sword. Kingdom come, deliver a sword. He even says, I don't care about the sword, but both dad made the sword. But I loved hating every minute. I played a lot of it. But I think one of the issues I had was combat's difficult at the start, and everyone's like, oh, you've got to get good at it and get used to it. That's not what happens. Because I went back and played it from the beginning for a little bit at one stage after I finished it, and combat was just as hard. The problem is when you level to 4 or 5 times or something, maybe a bit more than that, your character just gets so overpowered. It doesn't matter how crap you are with the sword. You just kill stuff. I love the alchemy. Yeah. I didn't like floating upwards through buildings and falling and losing save progress. But the alchemy was really good in that. Deal 10 damage to undamaged enemy, 10%. A heartbeat we don't want, and 25 melee damage we don't care. So we'll take the fresh blood. That's our first... Wow, that's our first thing. We're out of stims. Like, we're about to go across the into the Sunken City, and that's our first deal. But no, I really liked it. Oh, the no reticule for archery. I was like, get out. But yeah, no, I couldn't go back to do the DLC. It tainted me. There was also, I know it got fixed, but there was in week 1, the lockpicking game was so bad. But it had character.